Hi, Glover kids. Hi, Cunningham kids. Hi, Collycott kids. Hi, Tucker kids. Today we're going to draw Pascal from Tangled. You will need a piece of paper, a marker or a pencil, and every time I draw a line on my paper, you draw the same line on your paper at home. Okay, so I have a picture of Pascal right here. He was Rapunzel's sidekick in the movie. So we're going to start with the shape of Pascal's face here. So we're going to start with the top of his head. And it's pretty simple, so just follow along with me. So here is that sort of bump that's on the top of Pascal's head. So it's sort of like a roundy mountain shape. Okay, so on this side of that little mountain, we're going to draw a diagonal line that comes down a little bit. And on this side of the mountain, another diagonal line. It's a little bit higher up than this line. See? Okay. So over here, we're going to draw the area that's around Pascal's eye. So it's a curvy line, like that. Now we're going to do Pascal's eyeball, and we only see half of his eye there. So it's going to be a half circle that comes out. And his eyes bulge out pretty good from his face. He's got those very bulgy eyes. So I did a half circle there. And we see his lower eyelid a little bit, and that looks like this. It's sort of a triangle right there. It's the area right below his eye. So let's come over this side. We're going to do another small bump over here. It's really small. Now we're going to draw another large bump that comes down and around like that. Okay. Let's do Pascal's other eye. His other eye is a little bit higher than the first eye that we drew. So you can see right here, this one's a little bit lower and this one is a little bit higher up. So draw your other eye a little bit higher up. I would say that's an oval shape. It's not a perfect circle, it's an oval. Okay, so down here at the bottom of his lower eyelid, we're going to start his mouth. So his mouth comes up and then into a smile right below his eye. So comes up a little bit and then down and then up because he's smiling in the picture. Okay, so now we're going to do his chin. So his chin sticks out quite a bit, and the way that we can show that it sticks out is we're going to extend his mouth a little bit more over here. And now we're going to draw his chin, which is a large U shape. It's going to come down and around. Here we go. Let's do some of the details on his eyes. Let's do his pupil there. He's got big pupils, just like he has big eyes. And over here, his pupil is a half circle, just like his eye was a half circle. So he has a little bit of detail on his face here. It looks like whatever that texture is, that's usually on a chameleon. So I'm just going to do like little dots to show that texture. It's got a little bit up here too. So down here we only see part of that leg that's in the background. All right, let's come under here and do sort of the part of his belly that we see. So it's a curvy line. And I'm going to stop the curvy line right there because I'm going to draw his front leg. Okay, so up here, sort of like on the side of his chin right here, I'm going to draw two lines that almost come to a point. So two diagonal lines that almost come to a point. Leave it empty right there. Okay, that's his elbow area. And from there I'm going to draw another two diagonal lines like that. Now we're going to do his two front toes. There's the first toe. There's the second toe. And if this part of the belly isn't connecting to where his leg is, you can go ahead and extend that so it comes a little bit further. Okay, let's continue his belly over here. Not too far. Let's do his other back leg. Similar situation with the diagonal lines. So two diagonal lines, one here, but they don't connect. Leave a space. Now we're going to do another two diagonal lines. And we see three toes on this foot on him. So I'm going to do a toe right there, a toe here, and a third toe. Okay, now we can draw that sort of branch or rock that he's standing on right here. We see his third leg in the background. We only see a little bit of it. It's two short lines, like that. We barely see it at all. It's just two little lines there, just to indicate that it's there. Let's come up here to do his back. So right up here, I'm going to put a little dot. That's where I'm going to start. I'm going to do a curvy line that comes almost all the way down to his leg. So watch me do it first, and then you do it. Curvy line comes almost all the way down. And then I'm going to do a short diagonal line to connect it. And that would actually be his hip joint. Okay, let's do his tail. So I'm going to start his tail down here at the top of his leg. I'll put a little dot so you can see where I'm going to start it, right there. I'm going to come up and around and then attach his tail to his back. So watch me do it first. And now I'm going to do that swirl that his tail is in. He's got it sort of curled together. So it is actually a swirl. Just do a swirl with your pen or pencil or your marker. And that is our Pascal from Tangled. You can do a little bit of detail. He's got, you know, that sort of scaly texture that chameleons usually have. I haven't seen a chameleon up close myself, but if you have, maybe you can remember how the scales look on them. I'm going to put sort of some light scaling on him. So a few diagonal lines in different directions. So he looks like he's from the reptile family. Do a little bit on his tail. little bit right here. And of course you can color in your pastel. I mean your Pascal. I don't know why I said pastel. Maybe I was thinking of pastels to color him in with, but yeah, whatever you have available to color him in with, of course you can color him in. And do a few more scales over here on his chin. He's got a couple of wrinkles over here, his front leg. Well, it looks pretty good. I kind of like how he came out. I hope yours came out really well too. And I hope you had fun with this. So I'm going to do a few more tutorials of how to draw other Disney characters. So you'll have to watch my videos for that. And good luck with your Pascal. And I will see you in the next video.